Dolphins preseason football on CBS4 is sponsored in part by AT&T Internet. Geo and service restrictions apply. Visit att.com/speed to learn more. By FPL. Take the FPL online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save. And by Duffy's Sports Grill. Our game is always on.
And tonight's weather is presented by Audi. As you look at the statue of Dan Marino, and we've had threatening weather, some rain, but cloudiness is all we've got. And we hope it stays that way. Back to the fourth member of our team, Kim Camper.
All right, Dick, appreciate it. A little muggy down here. It's going to be a warm one for these guys. We're going to see a lot of young players out here. Only one of the starting offensive linemen, Jermon Bushrod, is going to get the start and play this evening. The rest of the guys will be battling for some of those backup spots, but there's a lot of young guys that have big opportunity today. Kenyon Drake, they'd like to see him move up to that next level after his rookie year last year. Expect to see them try to get him the ball, catching passes out of the backfield. Devon Gottschall has really been playing well for them. They're a rookie out of LSU at defensive tackle. They want to see if he can do that same thing in this type of thing. And I'm looking for Xavier Howard, a guy that really played well when he was able to play last year. See him take another step up. So there are going to be a lot of good stories out of the field today. And hey, what the heck? Football's back. Let's go ahead and have some fun, guys.
And we will with you, Bo. Thank you. And tonight's game was presented in high definition courtesy of Brand Smart USA. The Dolphins have won the toss, and they will get the ball first, as Mike Meyer will be kicking off for the Atlanta Falcons. And Sonoris Perry will be back deep, and we're going to see him carry the ball as well this evening. Adam Gase talking about him, former Chicago Bear guy, who's been on the practice squad as well, and this is a returnable kick. And it's taken by Storm Johnson. And Johnson gets it out to the 21-yard line. And so Matt Moore will lead the parade coming out first. There he is, Matt Moore, who was 2-1 at the end of last season after Ryan Tannehill was hurt. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Audi and begin at that quarterback spot. 2-1 in the final 3 games, and took punishment against the Pittsburgh Steelers
he
in
really
the playoff
did a good
loss.
job, Dick. He really did, coming in late like he did.
And he actually played pretty well in the Pittsburgh game. He was 29 to 36 and just couldn't get anything going. Turned the ball over a couple times late in the first half and early in the second half.
Starting from the 21, and Damian Williams beginning at the running back, and the Dolphins calling a timeout. A delay of the game flag goes down. And let's see whether the timeout was called before the delay of the game.
Well, Jarvis Landry saw it, guys, and he tried to get the timeout as he turned to the official.
Clock expiring. We have a timeout. It is Miami. This is a 30-second timeout.
Heads up play by Jarvis Landry, seeing what was going on, watching the play clock, and realizing they were in trouble.
Hey, you never want to have a delay of game. The first, there he is trying to call a timeout, but the opening play of the game, you know what the play is. Get out there and run it.
Strange. So it'll be first down, and the Dolphins using the timeout, and there is Williams. And Williams knocked back to the 20, a loss of 1 yard thanks to Deion Jones. Jarvis Landry can become the first Dolphin wide receiver in history to get 1,000 or more yards 3 straight years. He's caught over 200 passes the last 2. Certainly one of the elite receivers, to say the least, of the league.
He's a good receiver, Dick.
Second down and 11, and he's not alone out there when you look at some of the other ones, like Devontae Parker and Kenny Stills. 3 great receivers that Jay Cutler will have to work with. And the handoff is to Williams, and Williams picks up a couple of yards. And that will bring up third down on Tari Poe making the tackle. And the focus on the Atlanta Falcons defense. What a year for Vic Beasley. Did not have a great rookie year. Number 1 pick in 2015, but had 15.5 sacks, led the NFL with 6 forced fumbles as well. So he is a force on the vastly improved Falcon team. We'll tell you more about them. This is a team that really had a big meltdown in the Super Bowl, as you know. Wide receiver screen is caught by Devontae Parker, and Parker will not get it up for the first down, and he is stopped by Sherrod Niesman after picking up 4. So it'll be 3 and out for Miami, including a timeout, and Matt Darr will be coming in, and Andre Roberts goes back deep for the Falcons.
Only one starting offensive lineman is playing tonight for the Dolphins, and that's the right guard, Bushrod. The other 4 are taking the night off.
Matt Darr, number 5 in the NFL in both gross and net punting with kicks like that. And Roberts on the 25-yard line. Let's see the Dolphins special teams here. And Roberts getting away, changing direction. And Roberts getting up to midfield into Dolphin territory, and a terrific return by Andre Roberts. 41-yard return on the punt, and McMillan is shaken up.
Oh,
and the number 2 pick, we talked about him, Raekwon McMillan, who is so highly regarded by the Dolphins and installed at camp at middle linebacker. Koamisi out for the season, is hurt on that play. We're going to take a timeout here, and we hope it's nothing serious. Timeout here at Hard Rock Stadium. 52, Raekwon McMillan. I'm not sure if this is an illegal block in the back by number 40, but then he trips over a Falcon.
I think...
no, it was Deon Lacey.
Deon Lacey.
Yeah, it was Deon Lacey.
Dolphin
on the rollout. Matt Ryan completes the pass on the rollout to Austin Hooper, number 81, the tight end. Rashad Jones making the tackle, and the Falcons pick up 12, but a bigger concern is Raekwon McMillan walking off on his own power.
But the good thing is he is walking off on his own power, and hopefully it's just a scare.
You know, he was like you said, Nat, he was the number 2 draft pick, starting middle linebacker. Going to miss the whole game tonight.
1st and 10 at the 24, and there is Devontae Freeman from Miami Central High School. Just got a new contract, picked up 3 yards on the play, and Freeman had over 1,500 yards. He is the focus of our Atlanta Falcons offense, and he had 13 touchdowns as well. So Devontae Freeman signing the extension, a 5-year one yesterday, and one of 2 outstanding running backs. The other one is in there now, Tevin Coleman, number 26. Here's Matt Ryan, and Ryan's pass, good catch made on the outside by Mohamed Sanu, who gets 6 yards on the play. This is the highest scoring team in the NFL last year, the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, they can put points on the board, and they can put them up in a hurry. You know, they've got great receivers, great running back. They all catch the ball well. Devontae Freeman is a local kid that made good and went to Miami Central High School. And like you said, everybody noticed when you get that new contract.
Florida State.
3rd down and 2. Let's see if the Dolphins can force the Falcons into a field goal. And here's Tevin Coleman, and they do! A good stop by the Miami Dolphins on 3rd down. And there you look at Matt Burke, who is the new defensive coordinator. He was the linebacker coach, brought here by Vance Joseph from Cincinnati. Joseph now the head coach of the Denver Broncos. Cameron Wake.
Nice job that time by Sue of destroying all of the blocking, and then Kiko Alonso getting into the gap. Matt Burke talked to us about that yesterday.
And they're going for it on 4th down and 1, and why not for this prolific team that likes to score. And on the rollout, the pass is caught, 1st down, and diving in, and a touchdown. And it's Devontae Freeman on the receiving end, 15 yards. And the Falcons take advantage of a terrific return on the punt, 41 yards, and score the first points of the game.
Matt Ryan, last year's MVP, just starting off right where he left off, Nat.
Yeah, that was one of those plays they used in the Super Bowl against New England and put some points on the board.
This is a team that squandered a 25-point second-half lead against the Patriots. A meltdown, and let's see if that elephant in the room is going to follow the Falcons all year. Matt Bryant for the extra point, and the 42-year-old makes the extra point to give the Atlanta Falcons a 7-0 lead. So Matt Ryan picking up where he left off in this first preseason game. Won't be in there long, you know it. But Devontae Freeman, good receiver, good runner. His team loaded with offensive weapons. Matt Ryan, the league's MVP, with a touchdown pass, and that scoring drive brought to you by Honda. 5 plays, 36 yards, set up by the 41-yard return by the Falcons' Andre Roberts. Now the Dolphins will get their hands on the ball again. Mike Meyer kicking off. Sonoris Perry, one of 2 deep men for the Falcons, or for the Dolphins. And the kick heading to Storm Johnson. Johnson in the end zone, gets ahead of speed, and here's Johnson beyond the 30-yard line, and he is knocked out of bounds by the kicker, Mike Meyer, but a great return of 44 yards by Storm Johnson.
Yeah, Storm Johnson took the ball on the left side of the hash mark and then had blocking to the right side, did a nice job of setting it up and then getting to the right side on a right return. Good blocking out front, and then you got to beat the kicker, Dick. You got to beat the kicker. You can't let the kicker make the tackle.
Not when you hemmed in at the sideline.
No.
Give him a break.
No.
Give the guy a break.
Well, they're not going to give him a break in the meeting this week, I promise you.
Brandon Towdy is in at quarterback, so we see enough of Matt Moore. One brief series. Damian Williams remains at running back. And here is Dowdy, and his pass is caught, thread the needle, and gets 8 yards to Marquise Gray, the 3rd tight end on the depth chart for the Dolphins.
Marquise played some big minutes for the Dolphins last year. You know, he came in as a free agent, made the ball club, and actually made quite a few plays to help the Dolphins this year, and he's that number 3 tight end. As you know, we went out and picked up Fasano as well as Julius Thomas.
Well fortified, you're right, Nat. The tight end position has been strengthened without question. It is 2nd down and 2 at the 48-yard line, and the handoff is to Williams. Got hit, and good second effort by Williams. He won't get the first down, but he does pick up a yard on the play before Deion Jones makes the tackle. Jones, along with Beasley, one of the young guns of this Atlanta team.
Nowhere for Williams to run that time. Too much penetration at the point of attack. Offensive line got knocked back, and Williams did the best he could to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1. Adam Gase calling the plays, and everyone on this club knows this offense. Comparing year 1 and year 2 night and day, but let's see what happens on 3rd and 1 right at midfield. Dowdy will hand off to Williams. Williams is going to get the first down. He jukes his way into Falcon territory to the 42-yard line before Trufant makes the tackle. A gain of 10 and a good run there by Damian Williams.
4th-year free agent out of the University of Oklahoma, just continues to amaze everyone. This is all Williams as he comes out the back door. He sees nothing is there. You get a overrun on the pursuit, and just a nice cutback by Williams to get the first down.
Jay Ajayi had a great year last year, but Damian Williams had a good year as well.
Williams carried only 35 times, so someone's going to be backing up Ajayi, who's still on concussion protocol, even though he did practice in the last day. Williams getting the handoff again, and gets off the ball and picks up at least 3 yards on 1st down. So the Dolphins trailing 7-0.